Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Welcome to the Lori Davis Show, where it's all about the amazing lifestyle on our Treasure Coast. And here's your host and realtor for life, Lori Davis.
Hello, and welcome to the show. I'm so glad that you could be here today. I'm so glad I could be here today. I couldn't be here last week. We did a rerun of 21st Amendment, which is a great guy. We love them. They're opening their new place down on, is it 13th Avenue? I think it is, Cindy,
yeah,
right?
by the post office. Yeah,
right
I think
there
it's 13th.
across from the old post office, right there. It's a brand new distillery, and right now they're getting ready to open. They're going to distill spirits there, and you're going to be able to taste the local new things that they're making right here in Vero Beach. Really cool opportunity. I'm Lori Davis. I'm with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. I've been with them since, well, it's been 17 years. They've been here since 1978. A small boutique firm. For those of you that don't know Dale Sorensen Real Estate, they're local. We're a local firm. We keep everything local. We don't have any, we're not a franchise, though we have affiliations worldwide. So we do get properties advertised and marketed globally as well as nationally. So you're going to get everything if you get with Dale Sorensen Real Estate. But everything that we do, we really focus in on the community. And I think that's kind of what Dale Sorensen is about. And that's what the show is about. The show is about lifestyle. The show is about not just about selling homes and condos. I always say it's about what do we do? What makes Vero Beach special? And we have a guest on today. She's fabulous. She is one of the reasons why Vero Beach is a special place. She provides an amazing service. I'm not going to tell it right away. We're going to save it. We're going to do the full reveal in a little bit. But anyway, I'm just really glad that you guys are here today. It's May in Vero Beach. Oh my God, all the graduations. We got college graduations. We got high school graduations. We got elementary school.
We got kindergarten graduates. We got everything.
We got
them all there.
We got it all.
God
Cindy.
love them.
Oh
They're
my
fabulous.
God. The cards, the
Yeah.
50s, the hundreds.
Okay.
Yeah. They're killing me. No, but I'm so proud of everybody.
Yeah.
And it is, I remember that time in my life.
Yeah.
Do you remember graduating, Cindy, from high school and college? It was
fabulous. We didn't do the kindergarten ones back in my day. I don't want to sound like an ancient old.
No, we didn't. No, we
fabulous.
Didn't. Yeah, I know.
Scary too, you know.
Yes, but I felt like, oh, that part's over.
Yeah.
You know, couldn't wait to get to college, and then you're like, what was I thinking? And there's all this work and all this reading, and I'm like, oh my God! But I'm so glad I'm not at home. So, but we're gonna move on from that. Cindy,
yes,
you had a very special week this week.
I did. My little Lukey, well, I can't call him that. His name is Lucas Cole. I wanted to call him Lukey. Yeah, my little second great grandson.
I know.
Yeah, so big brother Liam now. Liam didn't know he was going to be a big brother that quick.
I know. Yeah. Hello, Grace. That's your granddaughter.
You know what? Fabulous. She was up at shout out to Holmes in Melbourne. Fabulous care. It was excellent. She was like,
a great job.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So
how big is he? Give me the stats.
6 pounds, 13 ounces, 20 inches long. He's skinny.
Yeah, he's skinny and long.
Yeah, he's skinny and long now. He's got black hair like the dad.
Good.
And he's got bright blue eyes. He opens his I was holding him the other day and he was opening his eyes. Literally, I couldn't believe it. And I'm like, this kid is watching the ceiling fan go around. And I'm like, how can they can be that with it?
Yeah.
1 day old.
That's
or 2 days old.
It's magical.
It is.
Birthing thing, right?
It is. It's just crazy.
And how's Grace? How's Mom? She's
fabulous. She's like, it was unbelievable. It was way different than the first one.
Oh, good. Well,
the second one's kind of easier. Yeah, right. You know what I mean? They say.
And I always say, they've been doing these for centuries. It's not the first time anybody's ever had a baby, but you can have complications. But we want to know that everybody had it easy.
It was easy. She said the nurses were phenomenal.
Good. I hear really good things about Holmes. I do. They have a great, I've gotten some new clients that are moving to town and from the Caribbean, and they had already heard about that group up there. So they're getting good press. I like that.
Yeah, I had my kids.
Yeah. Is that where you did? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So there you go.
There's a voice from our secret guest today.
Yeah.
Our secret guest today.
Yeah.
Anyway, Dale Sorensen Real Estate by the numbers. We always go over a little bit of info. This month, year to date, $310 million. Dale Sorensen Real Estate, still maintaining number one position. I shouldn't say always, because things can shift. But we've got 19.4% of the market share, and with 443 transactions. This is year to date. The next closest brokerage company is at $240 million, and they've got 15%, and they have 236 transactions. So we do a good job. We like to do what we do. We love what we do. We think we do it. We try and do it better than anybody else. We hope that those people that work with us, whether they're buyers or sellers, obviously have a great experience. Cindy likes to look at the numbers as they are historical because she's just that way. So, Cindy, what I ran for you was 2021 was $469 million at this time. All right, that's $150 million less than we did this year. 2021 was the big year. Yeah, it was. 2021. We had 2020 was 189. So that was this beginning of that lagging first COVID year, right? That we had. So anyway, 2021 was beyond anybody's wildest imagination. And even Mr. Sorensen said, hey guys, you guys are all working really hard and you're doing a great job. You're never going to make as much money as you do this year. So save your money. And everybody did. They did a great job. We took care of a lot of people. We did a lot of transactions. But anyway, we just don't think we're going to see that again. So Cindy, we're back to that 2019, 2020. So if you're in the market, if you're looking, buying or selling, just know that we're back to an average market. Depending on where you are and what price point you're looking in, it's anywhere from, let's say, 3 months to 6 months on the market. Things aren't flying off unless you're priced right and there's nothing else for you in your product category for sale. Okay, so inventory is still going to make a difference on the speed of which you may go under contract or close. Yeah, so, I've
seen that in my neighborhood where a house sold in 2 days because it was definitely priced right, and other ones that have been on 3-4 months or whatever. So,
are still there.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah. People aren't overpaying. There's not this
craziness.
I called it irrational exuberance is really what it was.
A good word, better than mine.
And you're the writer.
And I'm the writer.
I got one.
Taking a day off.
Thank you for that. I appreciate that. But no, there was a time where it didn't really matter. And I think a lot of people bought things and maybe you never know if you have that post-purchase dissonance is what they call it. So after you buy something and you go, what have I done?
You know what? My neighbor yesterday when I was walking my dog did exactly that to me. He was like, oh, yeah, I don't know if I thought this out. And I'm like, well, they make for sale signs for reasons.
That's exactly what you would say too. I love that. She'd make a great realtor. She'd walk in and go, you called me. You want to list your house? This is what it's going to go for. And then this is the offer. I'm telling you right now, take this. You'd be a great realtor.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would. No, you really would. Because we have a realtor like that, and I'm not going to mention her name. She's so good. And she does. She says that. You called me. I could never say that to somebody when they don't listen to what she says about how much she should list the house for. So, yeah.
We gotta get to your guest, but I'm with you on that. I mean, you call the people, and it's like, well, why? Okay, so if you're gonna buy the car, then why? You know what I mean?
Yeah. So real quickly, thank you, Chef Scott Verricchio from Citrus Grill House. He always provides us with a beverage. Today, we have a beautiful Cabernet in honor of our guest. When I met her, I think she was drinking a Cabernet with her Italian dinner. This is a Justin Cabernet. It's a Paso Robles. It's absolutely fabulous. We love it. It comes from Citrus Grill House, 1050 Easter Lily Lane, right there on the ocean, right there at Humiston Park. Go and see them. Open Monday to Saturday. They're open breakfast. No. Lunch and dinner. I always do that every once in a while. He'll text me in about 30 minutes and go, you said breakfast.
You did it again.
I didn't mean it. Okay. But you're there. I shouldn't tell him that. But anyway, he's always in there working. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And go over and see them. If it's not fresh, they're not serving it. The staff is fabulous. They're wonderful. Tell them Lori Davis sent you. And thank you for this delicious cab. It's fabulous. Thank you so much. I love it. Okay, our guest is a dentist with a local company that she owns, Dental Partners of Vero Beach. They're a cutting-edge dental practice with a great group of dentists on board. Our guest is a dentist and owner, and she believes in complete dental care by adapting treatments and techniques that align with the latest breakthroughs in medicine and technology. She's also the wife of Jeremy, the mother of 2 sons, Ari and Eli, daughter Madeline, and a golden retriever, Leo. Let's introduce Jenna Schwebner to our show. Welcome, Jenna. Dr. Jenna. We call her Dr. Jenna.
Thank you so much.
Dr. Jenna to you, right? That's it.
I answered anything.
Well, that's good. That's good. I liked your comment on your website about the connection between oral and total body health. Tell us about that. It's very important to you.
Yes, for sure. So we don't call ourselves teeth doctors, so we call ourselves the oral, muscles, face, head and neck, everything. So head and neck doctors, that's part of the rest of your body.
Yeah.
So we're not floating heads, and we need to realize how it's all connected.
Yeah. And so one of the dentists that you said that you're providing, you are one of the dentists on the Treasure Coast, because I don't know if there's anybody else doing this. Sleep disorder breathing management for patients of all ages.
Correct.
That seems so logical. Tell us about that. I've heard a mouth guard can help you sleep better, grinding your teeth, whatever. But this is much more than that. Tell us more about that.
So we offer a lot of different things, depending on the patient, what they're ready for, what they can afford, and what they need, obviously. So there are some people in town that do some of it, which is great. Great group of friends and other mentors and colleagues of mine that are there. I believe I'm the only one that treats children in the area for sleep disordered breathing. There are a few that treat some sleep disordered breathing issues and apnea for adults. And but we definitely do it, in my opinion, the most comprehensive approach. And I get people driving 2-3 hours to see me, which is always kind of crazy because I have people coming from the busy towns, from Tampa, from Orlando, from Palm Beach, from Fort Lauderdale, from places that we go to usually when we want to shop or whatever. And we think that's where we need to go for the doctors. But they come and drive up here to see me because they can't get anyone to help, specifically their children, with these issues that they're having. And they end up hitting roadblock after roadblock of these children that doctors that are not trained in this approach, and not just dentists, but medical doctors. It's just a lack of education, a lack of training. And they know there's something going on with their child, and they get on Google and there's a lot of forums that talk about this, and these moms usually, it's both, but moms are incredible. And
research moms, right?
They find us.
That is insane. I love that.
Yeah.
That is so cool. Now, you had said you brought a book, because tell us a little bit about, at what age, I know it's whenever you find out your child might need something like this, but you said the sooner you start something, a protocol or program like this, whatever it is, tell us how it would start for a child and maybe what age they would start with you.
Yeah, so I like to see children, and the Academy of Pediatric Dentistry recommends by the time they have their first tooth. So we follow that. I do have a pediatric dentist in my practice that can treat children restoratively, but we like seeing them for their first dental visit, 1-2 years old. It's great to get them used to being with us. There's not necessarily a lot of interceptive work we do at that age because compliance is an issue, but we can educate the parents and help them see the red flags and what to look out for and make sure that they're weaning their child appropriately from hopefully breast, but sometimes bottle. I wasn't able to breastfeed, so no guilt there. But
me either.
But just being able to wean them properly and what to do to grow their jaws properly and how to start their diets right and all of those things that really no one else is telling them how to do. And so a lot of these meet and greet free exams that a lot of places will offer is just a hi, nice to meet you, but it's not providing what I feel like the value that we provide at that first visit. So we're really going over, okay, these are the risk factors to watch out for. Is your child mouth breathing? That's the number one thing when they're really, really little. Are they mouth breathing? They usually don't have a lot of teeth yet. So they can't really grind their teeth yet because they don't have teeth yet. They might only have a couple teeth. So, but are they mouth breathing? Are they tongue tied? Most pediatricians and even some ENTs aren't trained to look at it from a functional perspective. So if the child's able to eat, say they can't breastfeed, but they can bottle feed, they're fine. But there's a lot of functional tongue ties that are missed. So we like to start evaluating them at a young age for that. And then starting at 3, 4, and 5, depending on the child, we can usually start with some guidance appliances. And it's all about habits at that age. So it's
Okay.
about forming good habits. And then, you know, we have a lot of 4 and 5-year-olds that are chronically sick.
Yeah.
So they're
yeah.
sick all the time. Tonsils, adenoids are inflamed, and they're not necessarily going to their pediatrician every time their kid's sick. Because what
Right.
do we hear? I mean, I'm a mom of 3.
Yeah.
When we go to the pediatrician, what do we hear? Oh, it's viral. Nothing I can do about it.
That's it.
Right?
Right.
And so a lot of times we're taught just power through. So the pediatrician doesn't really know how often our kids are really getting sick.
Right.
So when I see them starting at 4 or 5 years old, we'll take a CT scan. We have very low radiation dental CT.
Yes.
And we're able to visualize the sinuses, the nose, the adenoids, the tonsils, all these things that they can't see with the naked eye. And we're finding chronic sinus infections, swollen adenoids, and problems that would go missed otherwise.
Right. Right.
So I'm working with the ENTs in town a lot when we send them the scans and they don't have to guess.
Yeah.
So we make sure that those kids can breathe through their nose, because this is what happens. They can't breathe through their nose. They start mouth breathing.
Yes.
When they mouth breathe, then they aren't putting their tongue up to the roof of their mouth. Their jaws are underdeveloped and their airways are underdeveloped, and they have lifelong issues. And we can talk about it as much as you want. I probably don't have time to talk about it.
No, I mean,
But
I don't think anybody's ever
that's what
heard
we
of
look
this.
at. Yeah.
I think it's fascinating. I mean, because you never really know. I didn't know anything like that. I mean, first of all, you're not going to call a dentist till your kids lost all of their teeth, which is too late, right, Cindy? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And I'm wondering what the tongue-tied is. What does that mean exactly?
What does that mean?
Yeah, so everyone has a frenum under their tongue, which is just how your tongue attaches to your jaw.
That little thing.
Yeah, the little thing.
Okay.
So some people's is too tight and too restricted.
Okay.
And you can look at it and know if it's tight, but for the most part, you need to do a functional evaluation, meaning you need to go through some exercises and some tests to see if you can do a proper swallow and do a proper seal with your tongue on the roof of your mouth. And we do.
I don't know if I can.
I work with a myofunctional therapist that is a specialist at this. I am not even an expert at the tongue, honestly. The myofunctional therapists know even more than us.
Right.
And so if I'm in doubt, I refer to her, and she'll spend 2 hours with a kid just doing an evaluation.
I love that.
And then she'll send to me a full report saying yes. And there's many times I've missed a tongue tie. So
I'm sure.
it's not something that is easy to know if it's tied or not. And the pediatricians are very quick to say you don't have it.
Right.
Because they don't know these things.
Well, they don't know the therapy. They don't know the evaluation that needs to be done.
Right.
So
it's education. So I'm working on trying to get the word out for that, which I was really excited to come on and talk to you, because I know that all the doctors want to help and do the best they can.
Of course.
But they don't know. And 5 years ago, I didn't know either.
Yes.
So it's all about education and helping the community learn this so that we can be better for our children and do better for our children than we did for ourselves, right?
Yeah.
That's always the goal.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, the way we pay for this is with a couple commercials. We're going to take a break, do a couple commercials.
I'm already in a commercial. Sorry.
No, I know. It's okay. No. It's fabulous. And we can do this again. We can talk. We'll wrap it back up with a little more information. How you're going to get in touch with Dr. Jenna. We'll talk to you in a little bit. Be right back.
It's all right. I don't want to get to here.
Create your personal paradise and save another 10% on all Tommy Bahama, Lexington, Capri, Universal, Telescope, Windward, and Berlin Gardens during the Memorial Day sale now through May 31st at Sunshine Furniture. Lots of great markdowns on sofas, love seats, chairs, dining and bedroom groups, occasional tables, patio sets, chaises, umbrellas, and also all in-stock Lloyd Flanders is 25% off. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach, next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and sales store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture brightens up your day. Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. Have a sunshine day. Sunshine Furniture, stop on in today.
This is Ralph Foco, your host of our Veterans Voice Radio. Please listen to my show. It's about Americans, about our veterans, about history. It is not a talk show. It is an entertainment show. It's an educational show. Tune into our Veterans Voice Radio and the Bookworms Saturday nights at 10 p.m. and Sunday evenings at 6 p.m. on your weekend home for Planet Vero Radio, Real Radio 1017.
Planet Vero Studios, brought to you by Evergreen Media, creating cohesive marketing campaigns. Evergreen Media in Vero Beach.
Hello. We're back with Dr. Jenna Scribner, and I'm telling you, this is so exciting because talking about the children and getting dentistry started way sooner than we all thought is amazing. And now you're doing some education, some videos that parents can see. Now, where are they going to see these videos? How can they spend some time with you where not even having to visit you, it's online?
Yeah, so we're working on this. I'm working with Ironside in town, another local company.
I work with Ironside, they're amazing. Yes.
And it's going to be for, my website, but also YouTube. We're going to be pushing them on all of our social media platforms. They're going to be available, Google. So it's really, the goal, yes, is to get people in the door for us, obviously.
Yes.
But honestly, my main reason is because I want to be able to educate people all over America to know this issue and direct them towards colleagues that have the same training as me. Mm-hmm. And it's just, I can't explain all of this in my consults, right? No matter how much I try. So being able to say, here, go watch this, go see this, and it'd be helpful.
Now, do you have a website? Is this available for people to see because they're going to be listening on the radio, they're going to see it live on live stream and Facebook Live here for the next couple days.
So our website is majorly under construction right now. It's doesn't really say half of anything we do right now.
All right.
But it is verobeachdentist.com. Super easy.
Yep.
And our goal is by the end of the year to really have this all together. So but if you follow us on Facebook.
How do they do that?
So Dental Partners of Vero Beach on Facebook. And
there you go.
This is the first place I'm going to announce this, but I'm going to do it because it feels right.
Do it.
So the educational series is called Foundation First. So I'm creating this company called Foundation First. And so we're going to have our own Facebook, Foundation First, and it's all about the jaws and the foundation of the jaws and how that can lead to better and long-term health.
Yeah. So Foundations First, and starting really young. But we were talking earlier before the show started, in that even us grown-ups can do some modification.
There's a lot of things we can do at all ages.
Yes.
It's just you usually have to do a little bit more work the older we get.
Yes.
To break those habits and to get the jaw development. But we definitely have solutions for all ages.
That's amazing. Foundations First. You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
This is not the first time somebody said something on here, and then I got in trouble like a week later. No, Foundations First. It's fabulous. Now,
and that's for snoring too for adults, correct?
Right. So snoring and sleep apnea solutions for adults.
Okay. So, guys, Dr. Jenna can do so much for you. Dental Partners of Vero Beach. You have to understand that this isn't just teeth anymore. All right. This is, and she's super educated. She's done a lot of extensive, and you can go to her website and see, because you still have a website. You can go to the.
It's a great website, I think. But
it's your office. It's basically the partners, dentalpartnersofverobeach.com, right? You can go there.
verobeachdentist.com.
verobeachdentist.com, and then you click on the website, and then you'll get there. But so much extra education that you've done. It's amazing, and now we're thinking about it holistically. Like it's your body and your mouth.
Right.
And your face and your breathing. It's everything.
And most TMJ issues or jaw issues, pain, grinding, all of that is actually a sleep issue. So just throwing that out there so you guys all know if you're being treated for TMJ, it's usually sleep.
That's going to be it. That's great. Okay, we definitely have to do another show.
We got to talk.
I know. We got to talk. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Now, what is there a phone number? Let's give them a phone number and address where they're going to find you.
Yeah, so phone number is 772-569-4118. We're located right by the hospital, Doctor's Way, I like to call it. So 3790 7th Terrace. Everyone knows Dr. Rosado, the amazing plastic surgeon in town.
Okay, we all know where that is.
And I share a building with him. We're on the second floor right above Dr. Rosado.
I know exactly where it is. And Palm Coast Builders is in there. And there's a couple, isn't Bob McNally in that building too?
We're our own building.
Oh, you guys are. We're the one on Rosado on the right.
Yeah. So there's a complex there, but we're right across from the 777 building. Indian River Boulevard, 37th Street. We're right there.
Call Dr. Jenna or call me, Lori Davis, and I'll get you in touch with Dr. Jenna. Thank you, Dr. Jenna, for being with us today.
Always
this was really so exciting.
Of all ages.
There you go. All patients, all ages. Thanks for coming, guys. Have a great day. Be safe. We'll see you here next week. Thank you so much for coming.
Thanks.